Everybody put your hands in the air.
Hi, I'm Fearless Love, and welcome to the Fearless Love Show, Young Bosses Edition. Throughout my journey as a content creator, I've had the absolute pleasure of booking local and celebrity guests for one of my platforms known as The Royal Report, hosted by Princess Monica.
This is actor Darren Henson, and you're listening to The Royal Report with Monica on 98.7 Kiss FM.
Hey man, you know what time it is, your boy Young Black Man. You're watching The Royal Report with my girl, my homie, my girl at 98.7. We giving out all these kisses. Yeah.
What up, y'all? This is Luke James, and you're listening to The Royal Report with Princess Monica on 98.7 Kiss FM with DJ Flex.
Today on my YouTube segment titled Young Bosses, it gives me great honor and pleasure to introduce to you Alexandria native, Miss Maya Limon. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, welcome again to the Fearless Love Show. I'm your host, Fearless Love, and today I'm gonna highlight me a young boss who's my niece. She's an entrepreneur, she's a hairstylist, and I just want to shed some light on her, you know, with so much going on with the COVID-19, the kids are out of school, they don't have much to do. So a lot of times, instead of them just playing a game or just playing outside and, you know, watching cartoon stuff, that's good, but they need to focus on, sometimes you may have the kids want to focus on, you know, their destiny, kind of like pushing them toward their destiny. So right now I want to highlight this young kid, who's my niece. Her name is Maya. How you doing, baby girl?
Good.
You good? So I guess we'll start off by asking you, what is it that you do? Why are you a young boss? What is it that you do for a living? What makes you a young boss? How old are you, first of all?
11.
11. All right. So what is it that you do? Tell the people.
I braid hair.
You braid hair? How old were you when you started braiding hair?
I was learning at 3.
3? I didn't even know that. Now I'm her auntie, and I didn't know she was learning how to braid hair at 3. So she braids now professionally. And what inspired me to do this highlight on this young kid is when I saw her with her first professional. I don't even know if this is her first professional client. To my knowledge, it is her first professional. It was with her first professional client, and she actually got paid real money for it. When I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? She's only how old? 11. She's only 11 years old, and I mean, when I tell you she slayed this little girl's hair, I guess let's get into the interview. So when I saw her slay the little girl's hair, I was like, we gotta highlight this. And you know, there's so many other kids out here as well, probably, with probably the same talent or with a different talent that they can be paid. They can be getting paid at a young age. So the Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's older, he will not depart from it. You know, as a parent or as a legal guardian, you have to push these children into the direction of their destinies at a young age. A lot of people just want to, let the kids be kids, let the kids have fun. All that's good and stuff. But I know of a seamstress right now. She started sewing clothes when she was in the 9th grade because her grandmother, the story right here was her grandmother made them wear long uniform skirts. So she was like, you know what? I'm tired of her buying me these long skirts. I'm going to make my own skirts and pants, stuff like that. So they got the kid a sewing machine, and today that girl, she lives somewhere in LA making 6 figures, doing it big. I've been knowing her since she was a little girl. So I say that to say, when these kids are young like they are, like if they got a talent to singing, put them in the studio. They can rap, they can write songs, whatever. Get them in a writing session. Like when they're young, start them off early. Like when I saw this girl with her first professional client, I was amazed because she's only 11. And she's doing real hair, making real money. So I want to highlight that. So let's get into some questions. So how many hours in a day do you work on average?
4.
4 hours in a day? That's interesting. Do you do your sister's hair?
Yes.
How many sisters do you have?
2.
2 sisters, and you do their hair? They like you to do their hair? Let's see. She does my hair too. She braids my hair for me, and I do pay her. Let's see. So can you describe, what's a typical day in life with Maya? What's your day with Sissy? So you wake up in the morning, what's typical about your day?
I like braiding. I do my hair. I play in my hair all day.
That's a typical day for you? Really? Playing hair. What else do you do? Okay, so you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you iron your clothes, you maybe shower, and then you eat breakfast, you go outside to play. What are you, typical, like a regular day?
Go outside, ride my hoverboard.
That's what I thought.
And
That
go back in the house.
hoverboard and do some more hair. Got it. Oh, are you on the internet a lot?
No.
You need to be on the internet with your YouTube.
Well, I watch YouTube a lot.
You watch it? Do you want to be on YouTube?
Yes.
See, you got to make that happen for your kids. So, starting off, I know you're just starting in the entrepreneur. So, what do you want this to do for you and your family in the future? Let's say, 5 years from now. Move. You want to like open up maybe a beauty salon or something and be successful with it, and
I want to move my family around the world.
like where was a destination spot for you and your family?
Atlanta.
Okay. ATL, a lot of let me tell you something. ATL is flooded with beauty salons, and they're all successful. ATL is flooded with beauty salon, hair salon, nails. And they all do the thing. They're all successful. So, and then you know what? Atlanta has big hair shows called the B&B Hair Show. It's called the Barner Brothers Hair Show once a year. You need to go check. You would be inspired. Like, yeah, we should take Maya to the Barner Brothers Hair Show. I think we're gonna do that. We need to find out when the one is for 2021. Or if it's later on this year, we could definitely go. It's very inspiring for young entrepreneurs like herself. Okay, so what motivates you?
My mom.
Your mom? Red? She said you motivate her. Why does your mom motivate you?
Because when I was 3, I was watching her do hair, and then I started playing in her hair, and then I was getting better and better every day.
Oh, okay. All right, so your mom motivates you. That's what's up. Shout out to mom. Mom is dope. I'll tell you something. That's where she gets it from. Because it runs on our side too. So this is my brother's daughter. Oh, but her mom also does hair, and it runs on our side too. So no telling where she got the talent from, honestly. So if fear ever comes, say you want to accomplish a goal, right? But you're scared to do it because you're scared. Maybe it take money to accomplish this goal, or maybe you feel like you're not gonna have the support or the backing that you need. How do you overcome that fear if you ever challenge with fear?
Braiding.
You overcome fear by braiding hair? Basically,
wait, no.
Okay. So basically, I think what you was trying to answer is basically you just do it. If you want to accomplish a goal, you overcome. If fear ever comes, you just get out there and do it. That's how I do as well. If I'm ever scared, scared of doing something, or if fear ever tried to come my way, I just get out there and get aggressive and take it. Even more so, because I don't play with fear. That's why I'm fearless love. Okay, so this is a good question. How do you define success at your age? What is success to Maya?
Accomplishing goals.
That's good. Accomplishing goals. What are some of your long-term goals and what are some of your short-term goals? Start with the long-term goals first. What do you want to do in the future?
In the future, I want to play basketball and do hair.
Play basketball? Like a women's NBA or something? Girl, how tall are you? You ain't gonna be tall enough to go to the women's NBA. But you might be able to play overseas though. And you say you want to braid hair for it, right? Okay, that's in the future. And what about short-term goals? Like right tomorrow or maybe a month from now?
Go back to school.
You ready to go back to school? That's some of your short-term goals. Okay. You have someone in the background saying they're not ready to go back to school. Okay. So do you believe that there's some sort of pattern or formula to become a successful entrepreneur? Or what's the formula? You said there's a formula. She said there's a formula.
Getting better at braiding.
Getting better and better, or getting better at whatever it is that you do. So that's what she does here. So her formula for success in the future is getting better and better. And guess what? Practice makes perfect, right? It does. Prior preparation prevents poor performance. I want you to always remember that. That's what my father-in-law taught me and my husband. That prior is 5 P's. Prior preparation prevents poor performance. The 5 P's. You have to remember that, okay? What is your favorite part about being an entrepreneur?
Braiding and styling, like adding on accessories to the hair.
I love it. You got some accessories. Oh, you took yours out?
No.
You got, oh, is they in? Okay, I see some right here. So you got accessories on. And you did your own hair, right? Let's just talk about that. She did her own braids for a minute, and they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. She did them herself. She's so gifted. And what has been your most satisfying or fulfilling moments about doing hair?
Admiring it after I do it.
Admiring after you do it. Also, what about when your customers like it and they be like, oh, I love it. Then that's satisfying to you too. But more so, you just admiring your own work. You sitting back like, I did that. Okay, so, and, you know, I mean, I think that's gonna be it, you know, with the interview. But I just had to highlight, you know, this young girl because it's so important that, you know, we take our youth and we push them into the direction of their destiny. You know, I mean, look at Michael Jackson them. You know what I'm saying? Look at Beyonce them. You know, you gotta push them at a young age. If, you know, it's a better chance of them being successful. Like I said, kids out of school right now, it's so many, like, classes they could be taking on knitting, sewing, getting them out there in that gym, sharpening them up on their sports skills, like whatever talent, whatever gifts. If, you know, get them in the studio, there's like opportunities at Tipitina's Co-op, you know, downtown. You know, like just get them out there. Make them get out and get something. Don't let the days of their life pass by. They need to get out and get something. Get out. They need to get out and get something. Don't let the days of their life pass by. They need to get out and get something. Okay? So yeah, I just wanted to highlight, you know, this young woman. Like I said, you know, the kids are out of school now, no telling when they're gonna go back. So, you know, like, take them, you know, find out what it is that they love to do and push them into the direction of their destiny. You know, they gotta get out and get something. Don't let the days of their life pass by. So that's gonna be it for us. See you on the next Young Bosses Entrepreneurs Spotlight.